really is a sweetheart. Always doing random acts of kindness for anyone and everyone. That night, in fact, she did something nice for me I never had to ask. She did a load of my laundry. That's awesome. But I forgot to empty those pockets. So she opened the lid on our name tag. It looks like we washed the pinata on her head. So close. So close, man. The pandemic was tough for me because I participate in what at least half of men on planet Earth participate in. And that is, there's the food that I eat in front of my wife, and then there's this whole subcategory of calories that she will never know about, all right? I call it sneak snacking. That's where you pay for things in cash, you don't accept a receipt, and you throw the wrappers out the window as you drive. That's what we do. We hide our tracks desperately. And the pandemic made it really hard for me to sneak snack because we were locked in the same space 24/7 for months at a time. And 2-3 months into the pandemic, I had a breakdown. I was only getting about a third of the calories I was accustomed to. And I looked at her and I was like, sweetheart, please don't judge me. I think I'm going to go to the grocery store and I'm going to get a log of chocolate chip cookie dough. And she goes, ooh, we're going to make cookies. And I said, that's not what I have planned for this cookie dough. That dough will never see the oven, I promise you that. And to my surprise, she was like, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. All right, I thought it would drive us apart and finding out in real time my favorite snack might bring us together. All right, sadly, I was mistaken because my wife was born with something called willpower, whatever that is. All right, so annoying. I come back with the cookie dough, tear open the package, I get a big old shovelful. My wife gets a tiny little teaspoonful, picks up the package, spins it closed, and puts it in the fridge. Yeah, is anyone else upset by what I just said? Yeah. I'm sorry, that's not how you eat chocolate chip cookie dough, okay? You know how it comes in a 1-pound plastic wrapper like ground beef? Yeah, that's one serving. You know how I know? They've never offered it in a resealable package. That's how I know. We're asking you to be an adult about this. Peel it like a banana, finish the contents. And if you need something sweet as a chaser, try Tums, Rolaids. You're going to need them, right? They're like Smarties for people with indigestion. I did get addicted to my favorite cookie. I always hide snacks in my nightstand. So our routine every night is we will, I hand her the remote to pick something to fall asleep to. And she'll go through all of our 12 streaming apps that we have, and she'll spend about 45 minutes picking something that we will never watch even to the middle of the episode. And I rub her feet, and she falls asleep, just like a toddler that's played all day. She just falls asleep as soon as I touch her feet, and then I dig into the nightstand. And I was hiding a family serving size of double stuffed Oreos. Let's make some noise for double stuffed Oreos. That's the perfect. Oreo is out. They're in outer space right now with their creations. Nobody asked for a wedding cake flavor. Nobody asked for a candy corn flavor, a mega stuffed and ultra stuffed. And as a matter of fact, double stuffed is perfect. After the invention of the double stuffed, you could have stopped. You don't need any other cookies. You don't even need the original Oreo anymore. All right? That's an inferior design. It can't even hold up to the milk it was designed to be dipped in. But we've all discovered why the double stuff is perfect. I'm gonna rant, all right? We like a little thrill in our lives. We like to hold on to the very edge of the double stuff, and we hold it under the milk so long, at any moment it can fall to the bottom of the glass, all right? We love that thrill. We like to waterboard our cookies for some reason, right? Who do you work for, right? Who sent you here? And even at its soggiest point, that's when you find out the brilliance of the double stuffing, all right? It'll hold its shape and rigidity all the way up to your mouth, and then it can dissolve as it was designed. All right, I thought about this too much. Let's just move on. Save yourself some money to just go double stuffing quick. But I know this. I'm feeling a little judgment from the audience, so I would like to address all of you who are physically fit, those of you who are disciplined,